I'm going to show you guys a cool little workout I do on the stairs. All it takes is a little staircase with at least probably 6 steps on it and then a dumbbell. So obviously it's going to depend on your current fitness levels. If you're not very strong, you want a pretty light dumbbell. If you're stronger, you want a little bit heavier dumbbell. So I got a 40 pounder here. It's pretty good for this. And I'm just going to show you 10 reps with on each side with each variation, and then I got a little unweighted variation just for a little bit of quickness. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to start on my left leg. So I'm going to go 3 steps up, so I'm landing on the bottom step. You could do it on the very bottom floor too, but I'm going to come back down 2 steps and I'm going to float it down, okay? So I'm not going to go quickly like just step down. I'm going to lean forward a little bit, lean into this hip, and then float down slowly, and then step up 3 steps, and I'm going to have the dumbbell on my knee. So I'm having kind of resistance on the hip on the way up for my hip flexor strength. So you're going to come down, you're working quad, you're working glute, you're working lower back, and you're kind of working like this shoulder complex, rotator cuff, everything here, just holding this weight. Float it down slowly, and then come up 3 steps. And then this way you're using glute and hamstring to extend here, and then you're using your hip flexor on the other side to lift that dumbbell up. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Forgot also that you're using the calf on this back leg too, so come up onto that forefoot on that side. So then I'm just going to switch, do the same thing on this side. All right, so there's both sides there. Next up, we're going to be doing some rotation. So I'm on the 3rd step here. Right leg is going to go right here. And I'm going to hold. So let's see, I'm on the 3rd step. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to hold the 7th step here. Lean into it. I'm going to come down here onto the bottom step, and then I'm going to step up and rotate over. So this hand here, you're not really leaning hard into it to take weight off the body or anything. You're just grabbing it enough so that you're not straight up and down, but you're at a little bit of an angle. But, I mean, you should be able to put 2 fingertips on there and still do it. You're not using it to support very much weight. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. make sure at the top too, you're getting some good rotation. So you can see I'm leaning, I'm kind of rotating and leaning into it. But this foot, this back hip is still pointed this way. So I'm getting some good internal rotation on this hip here. So you can keep it going perfectly straight this way and then lean in and really get some good rotation on it. But that's a little uncomfortable, especially if you don't have really good hip internal rotation. So instead of pointing it straight this way, so you're head on, or straight this way, where you need tons of internal rotation to get up there, kind of split the difference. So forward this way is a 90. If you meet halfway, you got about a 45-degree angle there. That's about the sweet spot where you can come down, you get a little bit of external rotation, and then on the way up, you get a little bit of internal rotation. Try to keep that foot down on the ground, and you actually get a pretty good stretch on the peroneals and side muscles on the calves here. So that's the 2 loaded variations. Now we pump the legs up good. I like to finish with a little quickness drill. So what I do here, I got my right arm on one step, and then I got my left arm staggered about shoulder width, 1 step up. And then I'm gonna have one foot, my right foot, down 2 steps, my left foot up 2 steps, 1 below my right hand. So like this. And then I'm just gonna do a quick hop to here, and then a quick hop to here, like in succession, very quickly. So I'm gonna do a set of 20 on each side. I'll show you what that looks like in real time here. All right, and then we're gonna go left arm down 1, right arm up 1, switch the feet. And when I'm doing this also, I don't want to keep a rigid spine, and I don't want to brace my core or anything like that. I want to be very relaxed. And when you're coming up here, get a little bit of rotation in the hips and spine here. And then when you come down, get a little bit of oops, I came down 1 too many. Get a little bit of rotation this way. So right here, you're kind of crunching your spine to one side a little bit, and then up here, you're kind of crunching it the other way. All right, so that's it there. Obviously, if you're a taller person, if you got longer legs, you might have to adjust a little bit. You might have to go spread out more stairs than I did there. If you're a really short person, you might have to bring it up a little bit, cut back on the number of stairs. But pretty cool unconventional workout. I don't think I've ever really seen anything like it before. And you don't need that much weight. Your heart pumping good, and I mean, depending on the reps, I did 10 reps. The front to back one, or the forward and back version is pretty tough, but I could probably do a set of 20 decently. You know, it'd be tiring, but it wouldn't be too hard. But the rotational one, coming down like this, that one's pretty brutal, even with the 40. So if you're really strong, maybe you could do this with, 70-pound dumbbells or something like that. Or you can obviously like throw a weight vest on to add a little bit more weight. So you got a dumbbell in the hand, and then if you got a weight vest on, you can do this. And I got a 50-pound weight vest. I've done this before with a 40-pound dumbbell and 50-pound weight vest. And it is brutally hard, especially on the rotational version. So, you know, if you're someone who has a small living space, if you have at least 2 stories, you get a staircase there, you can get a pretty damn good leg workout in. You don't need tons of equipment. You know, if you have a decently heavy weight vest and a decently heavy dumbbell, this is a brutal leg workout. Then that third drill, you're getting the quickness in there and everything. So pretty good all around workout. You're working the hip flexors, you're working single leg stability, you're working calves at the top here. You're getting some rotational movements, so you're getting not only glute max, but you're getting glute medius, glute minimus, and you're training some internal and external rotation of the hips. So, I mean, imagine if you were training for any real life scenario, you know, if you were, or obstacle course racing or something like that, where you got to run up and down hills. Something like this, just doing a couple of these exercises is probably going to transfer over a lot better than doing barbell back squats or anything like that, especially if you're doing obstacle races or anything where it requires more endurance. A couple sets of 20 of each of these will do a hell of a lot more for you to be more relevant training for obstacle course racing or any type of thing like that, or just like overall functional leg strength for the real world stuff compared to like a 5x5 back squat. So sorry for the noise, that's our washing machine over there. But hopefully you guys dig this workout, and if you try it, let me know in the comment section. Let me know what you think, or if you have any similar workout ideas that you guys like to do with minimal equipment, definitely share them down below and I'll check them out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.